Hi everyone, it's your friend Shirley, whose voice is a little hoarse right now because I've been sick, but we're going to be doing a beach-inspired set of blue nails using Astound Polygel Clear, this gold glitter that I thought looked a little like sand, some cute iridescent confetti in shell and mermaid shapes, Arban Nail UV gel. This is not polygel, it's just normal gel, but it was a beautiful transparent blue shade. And then we have our beauty top and base coat. We've also got these rainbow shards in a couple of brown shades that I thought I could make look like a rocky shore. I've also got these nail stickers. I know it's an animal print, but ooh, it's rainbow. And the bluish green section I thought looked a little like water, so I figured I could make that work. I may or may not use all of these things, they're just kind of ideas to start with. I'll use those white stickers to create our shore. And I also have these Sally Hansen Nail Effects peel and stick nail stickers. These are extras that are left over. I have a bad habit of keeping everything, but I figure I can use them as nail stickers if I want some fishies on my nails. I have those in 2 designs. So we're going to start with our base coat. Now we want to put your thumb in the nail lamp by itself before you do the other nails. That's the little jump you see there, so that you avoid pooling of the gel when your nail is on its side. As always, be careful not to get base coat too close to your cuticles. Get that in the UV lamp. Oh, spotted a little bit that I needed to clean off of my skin. And now I can nuke it. We're going to use our nail form stickers again today, and I'm starting with the middle nail. I don't have a solid plan for this set, but I know what I want to do on the middle nail, so I want to start there and then base the other nails off of it, depending on how it comes out. Like I said before, I have a lot of different little designs and things that I can use, so I will just kind of make it work as we go. So let's put our clear polygel on. I'm just twirling it here to avoid a big long string of polygel and making a mess. I'm gonna do this my lazy way and just put the polygel bead directly onto the nail and nail form. And then I can pat it out from there. Today I'm using a slip solution from Beauty brand. I think I've decided that I actually prefer using 70% isopropyl alcohol, so rubbing alcohol, to the actual nail slip solution. I'm not sure exactly why, but I feel like the slip solution doesn't give me as much bang for my buck. And I'm not even necessarily talking about cost, but actually it's true for cost as well. I just feel like when I dip my brush in the rubbing alcohol, I get a lot more use out of it before I have to re-dip it, before it starts to stick onto the brush and the polygel. I have a little too much here, so I'm going to scrape that off. We'll use it later. And with the actual slip solution, I feel like that I have to re-up on slip solution, re-dip really frequently. All right, we have nuked the nail. Let's cut off the excess and start shaping our nail. My left hand already has a very mild coffin shape going on, like just barely a coffin. So I'm going to do my other hand to match. Now I am right-handed, so when you see me filing my nails all weird like this by moving my hand instead of the file, it's because my left hand is just really bad at doing anything. And I do kind of struggle with that through this video, so you'll see that a little bit. So let's get our blue gel polish on. I bought this off AliExpress, so I didn't really care about the brand or anything. I just really loved this blue transparent color. It was such a beautiful shade while still being transparent, so I thought this would really look like water. It is really pretty, but it's a little streakier than I thought it would be, so maybe a second coat will take care of that. Again, clean up anything that got on the skin. I went a little too crazy with this. Regular gel nail polish is runnier, clearly, than polygel, and it's actually been a while since I've used regular UV nail polish, so I went a little wild. Okay, a little streaky still, but I like the color. Let's get some more coats on there. I do end up doing 2 coats of this blue gel per nail throughout the video. Yeah, now it's got much more of that gorgeous pigment going on. Pretty, really transparent. I'm kind of weirded out by the stripes of where my nails are connected. I know what you're thinking. Surely you have 2 different sets of nails going on. You're gonna have pink on your left and blues on your right. Yeah, well, most of us aren't really doing anything right now. A lot of us are in quarantine, or at least social distancing. So we can be a little bit more flexible with our designs and whatever we want to do with our look. And hopefully, if anything good comes out of this, it's that we can all care a little bit less about what each other looks like and have a little bit more bravery to just kind of be yourself and do fun things with your nails and your hair, etc., and not really care so much about what other people think. Life is too short to worry about what other people think of you and your look. Just do you. And if that means you have 2 different nail designs, go for it. There are much more important things to worry about in the world than what somebody looks like or dresses like. So let's be a little compassionate with each other. And just let your neighbor be a weirdo. Love your neighbor for being a weirdo. Love yourself for being weirdo. Let's all be weirdos together. So here we're creating our shoreline with that white sticker. I'm trimming and pressing it in to try to get a good seal to make sure that the wavy line is crisp, but I don't want to push it in too crazy. The UV gel is still tacky, so I don't want to mess with that. So here's our gold glitter that's gonna function as our sand. And I'm just gonna use the existing tacky layer on the UV gel to get this to stick on the bottom half. I don't want to make the nails too thick, and I know that I want to seal in this glitter with a layer of clear polygel. So I'm just going to use the existing tackiness that's already on the nail to get that to stick. Tap off the excess. Let's get a little bit more on the tip. Pat, pat, pat it down. Okay, not bad. Let's peel this off and see what we've done. Oh, it's cute. I like it. So we're going to put a layer of clear polygel over the top of this and then put it in the nail lamp. You have to be very careful when you're doing this. This glitter is still loose and you don't want the clear polygel to pick the glitter up all over the place and scooch it all over the nail. So I just kind of scraped on some excess that we had. I was careful not to move it around too much, and I still need a little bit more, so let's get a bead on and we will just push that down directly onto the nail, like straight down. There we go. And swipe that down. And now again, carefully pat and kind of roll the gel around. I don't need to get it too far up the nail. It doesn't have to cover the whole thing. But I do want the nail to be a uniform size and a flat shape. I'm brushing this so lightly right now, just very lightly with the tip of the brush. I do not want to mess that up. There's a little bit dribbling off the side that I really don't need, so I'm just gonna pull that off carefully. You can see some of the glitter already coming off, so you really have to minimize this kind of movement. Okay, thin that out a little bit more. And I'll take care of some of this excess after it comes out of the nail lamp. There's a little bead there that does not need to exist. Alright, this glitter is really starting to move around, so I need to kind of call it a day. Alright, quick! Put it in the UV lamp. And we're done. Okay, that looks pretty cute. That's not so bad. Let's check out. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god, what am I even looking at here? Look how thick and runny this is. What a piece of garbage. Oh my god. That looks ridiculous. I like sealed my skin into the nail. Alright, I have to cut some of this off. Oh, that looks so silly. Ugh. Okay, get that off. It's really stuck to my skin. This is gonna be a little tough. Get that trash out of there. Oh man, look at this. I can't even fit the nail trimmers around this thick freaking nail. Okay, let me try to cut some of this out from underneath and thin the nail out manually. Look how fat that is. It's like a slug on my finger. Okay, one panic attack later and a bit of a glitter explosion. I have cooled down and we're going to just get to work on cleaning up this nail. We're trying to thin it out with the nail trimmers, with the nail file. I don't really want to have to redo the whole nail because I do like the design on top. So I'm just going to keep trying to thin it out until it's more like a normal nail shape. You do not want this stuff to be stuck to your skin the whole time. It's going to annoy the crap out of you in your daily life. Alright, clean up, start again. Let's move on to the next nail. Okay, I want to use some of these iridescent glitters. This is kind of where things went a little off the rails. After the fat nail incident, I wanted to do one of these mermaid glitters on the nail, so a clear nail with the mermaid glitter, but I hated it, and I got this big old wiggly bubble. Oh, so cool, yes. Let's have a giant bubble dangling off the end of our nail. It's like a nail snot bubble. So I destroyed that, just took that apart. Do not want my nail like this. And it's not just the bubbly bit, it's the whole design. So I don't like it. Yeah, still don't like it. Okay, take it apart. Get rid of the mermaid. She's just kind of too big. It ends up being a really like flat and weirdly shaped nail. Let's try the ring finger with a shell. Those are smaller, right? So it should work. But I hated that too. So I thought, let me try using some of these Sally Hansen nail sticker things. And this is another design. I didn't bother using the fish one. This is just some starfish that I found. So I put that on. And I hated that too. It's just silly. But we're gonna keep going. It's okay. If I don't like the design, we just redo it or move on, try something different. Like I said, we kind of started off without really any solid plan other than that middle fingernail with the sandy shore. So, you know, this is to be expected. So let's do a ring finger. We're just gonna do it plain and simple with the blue, since I do like the blue shades, so those will just be water nails. Now you see the way I'm using my index finger here to hold the clippers. That's for two reasons. One, it gives me more control over the edge, so I can make an exact cut. And two, it holds the bit of polygel that's gonna fly off of that, so it doesn't go, disappearing into carpet or your eye. So the index and ring finger, we're gonna shape them up. We put new polygel on them. We're not gonna do the iridescent confettis. I'll have to figure something else out for those because I do want to use them eventually. They're so pretty. So let's just do plain blue on these two. And we'll do 2 coats on each of these, just like we did the middle finger. Clean up the excess before it goes into the nail lamp. Alright, let's leave those alone now. And we're gonna move on to the thumbnail. And I really wanna use that animal print that looks kind of like water, the rainbow sparkly one. So I'm gonna try that. First, we need to build the nail out. And it is really rainy where I am today. I'm in Florida, and I mean, yeah, it rains here a lot, but it's not been rainy recently, so it's a little out of the ordinary. What's the weather like where you are? Let me know in the comments. I definitely want to hear from you guys. And if you have any themes for nails that you'd like to see me play around with, feel free to drop that in there as well. And again, I'm not any kind of nail tech, I think you can tell. This is just something I've been doing for fun for the past few months, and I just want to bring you guys along my crafty learning journey. Why not? Use the index finger again to keep those pieces from flying everywhere and to get the right angle. And shape that up. I am filing the tops down as well to get a smooth top layer to the nail. And we are ready for our stickers. I know these look like stencils, but they are stickers. You'll see in a minute when I peel them up that they're one solid piece with transparent sticker in between each line. So now I'll pick my section of design that I think I can make look like water, and we're gonna cut that out roughly in the shape of the nail. Now I'm gonna go a little larger than the nail because you can always trim some off. You can't really put any of this back together. struggle with the sticker a little. Alright, let's get that on the nail. Again, I'm not left-handed, so this was really wobbly and hard for me. I'm going to use my right index finger to hold the sticker in place. There, now let's press that down. It's a little bubbly. It's not totally pushing down, so I'll need to trim this up. And let me try putting in a couple of slits and see if I can make it conform to the curvature of my nail. Kind of like how pore strips have those little slits so that they can form around the tip of your nose a little bit better with more coverage. So it's kind of what I'm trying here. It worked for the tip, so the front part of the nail is looking good. Oops, a little bit came off. And it just tore off completely. Okay, great. Alright, it's falling apart now. Let's just put some gel on here and see if that helps keep it in place. I think right about here, now watching this with you guys, I can see that it was never going to work. So spoiler alert, this does not work. You can see it's still lifting on the sides. It's not sealing really well onto my nail. After it came out of the nail lamp, you can see me tapping it there because the edges are still lifting a little bit. They're not sealing to the nail. So maybe I shouldn't have filed the top of the nail until later, but I decided to leave that to one side for now. I'm gonna move on to the pinky nail with this beautiful blue glitter, and I'll come back to the thumb when I can think of a way to salvage it. So, pinky nail. My natural pinky nail's already pretty long, so we're really just bolstering up here the strength of the nail. And we're gonna get some glitter all over there. I'll be adding a little bit of length to my nail, but really not that much different from my natural nail. I really love this blue glitter because it's just so blue. And there's darker and lighter shades of blue mixed in there together, so it's very pretty, very reminiscent of deep water. I also love my tiny little glitter spoons. Tap off the excess. Let's take this off and clean up the nail. Now this glitter I tapped directly into the wet polygel, so I'm a little less concerned about it falling off completely here. It's on there pretty solid. Again, you see me doing my patented shake your hand instead of the nail file because my left hand is useless. It's okay, left hand. I still like you. You're just very much more of like a trophy hand. You're just there to be a hand and be pretty and have nails on it. and maybe help me carry things that require more than one hand. It's okay. Oh, and my left hand houses my wedding ring too. See, you've got all sorts of uses. Nail art's just not one of them, and that's okay. We can't all be good at everything. Now I want to enhance this blue glitter with the transparent blue gel on top of it. Just more blue. Bluer than blue. Okay, I actually really like that glitter nail. That's pretty. Okay, back to our problem child nail. On the plus side, it does look like water. The waves look like water waves. I got a little glitter everywhere, so I'm trying to clean that up now. Okay, let's try to trim off the bits that aren't attached here. Oh, which turns out to be most of it. Okay, let's just peel off anything that comes off easily because that's not going to stay on my nail very long anyway. Let's trim that back. Alright, let's just make this like a two-tone nail, so it'll be our rocky shore nail. So I've got some clear base coat there, and what I'm gonna do is use my little shards of plastic, rainbow plastic, the brown ones. It's like a dark gold. And we're gonna just dab them over the transparent part of the nail as if this is a rocky shore, and the tip of the nail will be the water that's crashing over the shore. So we're just patting these in to random places, and just make sure that most of the nail has some of the glitter, or rather some of the sparkly plastic shards, but I don't want to completely cover it. I do want some transparency still there. Okay, so we've nuked that. That was just base coat, so as you can see, one of these lifted off really easily, but that's okay. We'll get that to stick back on with the top coat. You can see that piece is just migrating all over the place. Go back to your home. All right, so we've got a design on all the nails. We've got the index and ring finger as just simple blue. So let's do our top coat. And I think I'm done playing with designs for today. I learned a lot, so it's okay that these didn't all work out and that they weren't perfect. I definitely learned a lot and had fun playing with it anyway. But we do have a more simple design than what I originally planned. All right, and here's our finished nail set. Let's clean off the tacky layer. we're going to use our Cuccio cuticle oil, milk and honey. If you're interested in learning more about the pink set of nails on my left hand, I'll put a link to that video in the description. And here are our finished beach-inspired ocean nails. We've got our sandy shore, our deep water glitters, and we have a rocky shore with some ocean waves on the thumb. So that ended up looking okay. Again, I learned a lot. We ended up with totally different design than I originally started out with, but again, I didn't have a solid plan. So things can go wrong sometimes, but you still learn things and you still have fun, and next time will go smoother. So I hope you all enjoyed the video. Thanks for being with me today. Bye-bye.